IML is a scam. I might ruffle some feathers with this one. What's up, dweebs? It's Nani. No, forget all that. What it do, babies? My name is Azayaé, better known as Millionaire Nani on Instagram. And today I am doing a video that is like long overdue. I gotta say it. I said what I said. I'm not taking it back. Go ahead, go grab your popcorn, go grab your wine. Kick your feet up. I'm about to spill the tea for y'all. Now, I have no written down points, so this is all off the dome. So if I say some things that you don't like, feel free to just go ahead, click the bottom corner in the right, or this is your right. Maybe like, you know, hit your home button, swipe up, whatever you gotta do. I might ruffle some feathers with this one though, whatever. iMarkets Live is a scam. IML is a scam. Forex is a scam. All things that I don't believe in necessarily, but I can see why people say those things. Fuck. So a little back history. I recorded this video probably like 5 times already. I felt like I'm not touching on everything that I want to touch on, and I also feel like kind of sugarcoating it a little bit. So give it to y'all raw, uncut, and that's all I can do. So a little back history if you aren't familiar. I am Azayaé, better known as Millionaire Nani on Instagram. Now I changed my Instagram name to Millionaire Nani once I was introduced to the foreign exchange market, because I was 100% sure if I didn't see a million from any of the other things that I was doing, from hair, from makeup, from YouTube, aesthetics, from whatever, it's definitely gonna be from the foreign exchange market. I switched my brand around just because I was like, okay, it all makes sense. Now I'm gonna make it all make sense in a little bit. My brand, keep that word in mind, my brand, Azayaé's brand. That's a company, iMarkets LiveAcademy, IML, whatever you wanna call it. I was introduced to them back in March by a mutual friend. So I joined, and when I joined in March, I didn't even last 2 weeks. And in those 2 weeks, I hadn't placed a trade or anything like that. I just felt like I was on a whole bunch of phone calls and I wasn't being taught how to trade. So I just said, phone calls, and I wasn't being taught how to trade. So a couple months went by, and you guys all know that we're still in the panoramic, in a Panasonic, in a Panera Bread, in the pandemonium. We're still in what is the real word at this point? Panoramic? Panasonic? Pandemic. We're still in pandemonium. We're still in the middle of a pandemic, right? I have nothing better to do than to figure out more ways to make money. I've just always been that type of girl. I didn't see no money, I didn't make no money, so that was that. I was done. August rolls around. Somebody named Ashley reached out to me. She's like, hey sis, I would love for you to join my team of lady bosses. I feel like you'd be a great fit, whatever. Hello, yes, I'm joining. So I joined, and it was, I'm trying to breeze past all of that stuff.
I mentioned in the beginning, I recorded this video 5 times. So the first time I recorded this video, it was a lot different than how I'm recording it now.
Yeah, I ended up being in California for a month straight while trading, and I was making really good money while I was in California, and I was learning about the building aspect of iMarkets Live. Now, I want to put a big, huge disclaimer right now. IML/iMarkets Live, or any other marketing company, Tradera, what is the other one I heard of? Tradera, what is the other one? There was a couple different marketing companies that are claiming that they're going to teach you how to trade. Those companies are not to be confused with the foreign exchange market. The foreign exchange market is a market. It's something that no one person can control. The foreign exchange market is where cryptocurrencies, currencies, indices are traded for Australian dollar, and then you get the return back, and then you get the money. That's a whole different video for a whole different thing. It is the companies that are telling you that they can trade, they can teach you how to trade, are not the actual market that you're trading in, okay? So they're two different things. That being said, when I signed up with this company and I had a lot of mentors, they were not teaching me how to trade. They were like bullying. I use that word very loosely, but it felt almost like it was bullying me into sitting on calls all day, into getting people to sign up, but with no knowledge and with very little effort into teaching others how to trade. Rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like that. So to make a long story short, I was partnered with iMarketsLive, the company, from August up until like a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. I was paying for my subscription, my $175 subscription, and I actually 1 month paid like 200 something because I had the elite package. Ooh. The reason I decided to leave iMarketsLive is because I felt like they were a scam. I'm not going to say the company itself is a scam. The company did what I needed it to do. I taught myself how to trade using the tools that were given to me from iMarketsLive, and I found my own strategies, and then I felt comfortable enough to no longer need to pay for my subscription. But I'm also a person who strives for perfection. I'm also a person who is like overachiever. I'm also a person who has lots of time and lots of money to invest. The vast majority of people don't have time and money to invest, like substantial amounts of time and substantial amounts of money in order to see success. So I have a huge sales background. I was working in sales from the time I was 18 up until like pandemic, pretty much on and off, but up until the pandemic just recently happened. And when I was in sales, I had the power to choose everything. How much money I made was all dependent on me. I've never been a greedy type of person, and I've never been the type of person to want to pull the wool over somebody's eyes. I've struggled before, and I just don't feel comfortable enough to put people in those positions to be struggling and stuff like that. All that to say, IML, they market to college kids, they market to people who want to be financially free, who want to travel the world, or whatever else. But the ironic thing about it is the people that they're marketing to are not in a position to spend $300 to get started up. Especially, I'm sorry because that company makes me so upset. I'm trying not to show it, especially to be sitting on phone calls all day, Zoom calls at that. How the company is ran is it's mainly mindset calls all day long, Zoom calls after Zoom call after Zoom call after Zoom call after Zoom call. Hey guys, you should be on the Zoom call. And if you don't get on the Zoom call, the people who are your mentors, they start giving you different vibes. They feel like bullies. Like now you feel like you have to avoid your mentor. And then I will say from personal experience, I can tell that the people who are at the top are the people who are okay with kind of pulling the wool over other people's eyes. And also those are the people who are at the top don't really know what's going on.
Also, a lot of the people who are at the top, they act like celebrities, but like in the worst way. And I'm not going to say that's everybody, but a lot of them who have ranked up in the company quite a bit, they feel like they're like these bougie celebrities who can't really associate with other people. And I find that so weird.
Like, so what I mean by that is I would ask certain questions. My questions would not get answered. Not an average girl. An average person could ask an average question and then get an average answer. My questions are always way more in depth. Like naturally, I don't mean to do that. I'm just naturally an overthinker, and I think about a little bit deeper than whatever somebody's telling me. So when I would ask certain questions, I wasn't getting the proper answer. So now I'm looking like I'm scratching my head like, I don't really think you know what you're talking about. I don't really think you know what you're doing. I think that you just know how to market. Personally, marketing is cool and all, but I don't need anybody to teach me how to market. I need people to teach me how to make even more money, how to grow my coin. None of us want to have to work. Ultimately, all of us want to have this unlimited cash flow that they have to do little to nothing to have, right? Yeah, so I felt like it was one of those companies where it's more of a popularity thing, you know? If you have a lot of followers, people are more hype over you. If you don't have a lot of followers, then if you don't act a certain way, they're making assumptions about you. And I'm just being real with you. Like, that's just a huge reason why I left IML. To wrap it up, because it's not a scam. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a scam. If you're ready to sit through some boring behind videos that are gonna take up a lot of your time, okay with sitting on a demo account, or if you're okay with losing a little bit of money before you start making money, then IML is definitely for you to learn how to trade. But bruh, I keep running out of storage, so I need to hurry up and wrap it up. Just to bring the entire topic full circle, like I mentioned in the beginning, the company is marketing to pretty much college kids, like to people who are between the ages of like 18 and maybe 27. 25, honestly. I would really even say like 20. Marketing age for that company is 18 to 24. 18 to 24 year olds, they don't want to pay $200, $300, $400 just to get started, especially when they're not going to see any profits like fast. They're not going to see instant profits. They're not going to see instant turnarounds for their investment. And then last but not least, this is the thing that prompted me to really start scrutinizing the company. These few things. So number one, they just dropped the drop shipping academy, DCX. I had an online store well before I even knew what the heck iMarketsLive was. A company, I closed it down, different story, whatever. But I had an online store, and all of the information that I had got came from free research that I did on Google, on YouTube, and all that stuff. So when I seen the course, so to speak, it was the most basic information. So you're like charging people like $200-$300 for this information, and it's like so surface level. And then I don't even want to say it, but it's just so. The guy who owns the company, his name is Proctor Gallagher. Okay, it's just me being a very observant woman and scrutinizing everything that people tell me, right? Proctor Gallagher, whatever the heck his name is, he has like 1 million something followers, right? All his posts flop. They all flop. Now, I'm not saying that it's not possible to have 1 million followers, but my whole thing is money can buy a lot of things, and money can buy followers, and money can also buy likes. And then lastly, he is always doing some type of sponsored ad. Before I had to hide his ads, I would see his ads every single day on Instagram. And it didn't make any sense to me how you have 1 million followers, you get like little to no likes in ratio to the following that you have, and then you're also paying for marketing, but even the ads that you're paying for are not doing well. So I say all that to say, this is just a rich man who's trying to get richer off of kids like me, and being as though I'm on this huge journey to break generational curses, to build generational wealth, and to just like, you know, not make the
cough cough white man
richer. Yeah, so I'm not gonna sit there and be with that company. That's really it. That's the reason why I left IML. I don't feel like it's a scam, but he's definitely pulling the wool over the average kid. And I really do hope and pray that people are able to educate themselves just a tad bit more, because there are a lot of other resources out there that will help you to trade. I've actually been putting together packages and stuff, so that way I can just charge people by the hour to just give them lessons real quick, because it is so simple to trade, especially HFX. It's so, if I can do it, and I don't even like charts, you can do it. I'm gonna wrap it up here because I know I don't got no storage, and really hope you have a great day. Yes, love, hugs, all that good stuff. Oh, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, comment down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you're notified every single time I upload. Azayaé is signing off. Bye.